in connection. Nice, and we are live. So welcome everyone. Yeah, welcome. Oh boy. My preview is loading. That can't be a good thing. Based off of that, this might be quite the stream. So let me take a minute to... There we go. I had to pop the chat out of there. And why is our view count not working? Refresh cache. There it goes. That was weird. I don't know why that didn't work and I didn't catch that. Anyway, welcome to the stream. So, give me just a minute to pop into another tab, get the stream link, and link share that out. Yeah, give me just a minute to do that, and then we will get on our way with the stream. So I'm just dropping the link in a bunch of Discord servers. For some reason, this one won't let me. Share out, so I'm going to skip over that one. Alright, there we go. Self-promo. Can't do self-promo in there. That's Twitch. Here we go. Ooh, we have a viewer. Hello, viewer. So, I am almost to the end of my list of servers that I share in, so let me just mark as read and jump to the most recent one. So, do-do-do-do. So, not what I meant to do. I just accidentally Googled my own video link. It's not at all what I meant to do. Ooh, and we have a second viewer. Hello, second viewer. And we're back down to one. Alright. So, the link has been shared. I'm just going to make sure that I hit this. Yes, I did. Nice. Alright. So, welcome everyone to another stream. So, we're back in Roblox Studio. Now, I need to remember where we were last time. It's so weird to see my CPU only at like 15%. It's crazy. It really is crazy. But, alright, so let's hop over to here. Right, so we had just done the weapons. So, I need to pull up my Padlet. Give me a second here. It might take me a while, so... Well, not a while, but you guys know what I mean. Padlet may take a bit to launch. So, there we go. Let me log in there. So, you guys will, in just a minute, see exactly what I'm seeing. So, we've got... Let's see. Let me think through this. What do we have? Welcome, second viewer. So let me go ahead and switch you guys over to this. So this is our little graphic organizer, for lack of better word. And essentially, we have gone through the droppers, the upgrader. Green was supposed to be path, and okay. So I need to go through and change the color on the buttons, but that's doable. That's doable quick. So we've got to decide between, and wait just a second here while I pull up my Padlet, which is, we need to decide between paths and walls on what to do first. So let me know while I go in and fix the miscoloring. Let me know what you guys want first between walls and path. We'll be able to get to both today. I'm positive of that. So I'm gonna go in and fix this. So it's not purchases, it's under buttons. So this one, just the head, it's supposed to be orange. No, I don't like that. I want, yeah, so CGA brown is what we're going for. So CGA brown. Let me remember that, guys. CGA brown. There we go. So now, CGA brown. So now let's play the game to double check that that color still does indeed look good. And then we'll get on with adding new things into the game, because new things are very much needed. Alrighty. So, just need to wait to gather in some cash. 125. We're close. We are definitely close. That is for sure. So now we can get the second one. So let's see. This next one should come a little bit quicker. Oh, actually, that's all I need to see. Yeah, that does look pretty good. I'm good with that. I'm definitely good with that. So now we can stop. We can save our game file. So now that we've changed that, we're gonna do paths first. So what color is green? Or what color is path, sorry. Green is the color of the paths. So we are going to take a shot at the paths. So we've got the owner-only door in currently. We'll see about that. I'm gonna classify that as a weapon, so we will add the button for that in later. So in terms of stuff that we need to do, paths, yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a part. I'm gonna scale it down to be that. I'm gonna move it so that it's like right here. Like so. I can't tell if that's actually touching or not. No, it's not. There it is. Now it's actually touching. And we're gonna bring that over there, and we're going to scale it to be that wide. I feel like this is either going to look really good or look really, really bad. So we'll see which one it is. I hope for our sake it's really good. So now, because, ooh, I like that brick. Yeah, let's stick with the brick. So, if you give me just a second, I just got an email. That I need to take care of. So, give me just a second. So, we need to figure out how to make this. Well, see, what I want to do is I kind of want to. So, I think if we scale it, maybe so that it's like that, you guys will see what I have in mind. Alright, so now we need... So, under purchases, let's give Roblox Studio a second to respond there. That was not good. Hello, second viewer. Hopefully my stream delay isn't that big. Or, well, that long. To be precise. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. It's forever. Hello. Is my chat box working? Absolutely not. Let me fix that, because it should work. I might have needed to refresh it, so... I just hit refresh, give it a minute, it'll either work or it won't. Hey, the chatbot works. For the current moment, I don't really need a ton of scripting help. I'm not doing a lot with scripting at the moment. I probably will be a little bit later, but I'm not really looking to get into, like, big scripting bits. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So not what I meant to do. Sorry about the delay. It's a little bit extreme. So let's rename this to path. What's it called? I'll check it out after stream. Let's see, right, we got the owner only door button. So now, if I duplicate this, rotate it 90, and move it so that it's essentially along the conveyor belt. That's a big amount. That is a big amount of players. I want to see something real quick. If I union it. Okay, it does do that. Awesome. So I'm just going to union the entirety of the path. So let's see. Because that'll make it look a lot better. Just aesthetically. Not that that matters. Well, actually, it actually kind of does. Huh. It does matter how this aesthetically looks. I'm just realizing that. Good to know. Alright. So now, if I duplicate that, rotate it like that, and then put that there, and scale it back so that it's like right there-ish. And now all we need to do is that, duplicate it. So, on that note, it was something I tried to do like this time last year, but I didn't have the infrastructure for it. I've been trying to figure out, so maybe for like a subscriber milestone, or if I'm in between games or something, Wait, my mic was muted. My bad. There we go. Alright, we're close to back online. I still can't get to the live dashboard, but give me just a second. And I'm back. Fantastic. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but we are back. And that is some very loud music. Wow. So I was saying before my internet connection cut, I was working on trying to create like a public world where, like, for a subscriber special or something, we could all just come by and just build. We could do like a Discord voice chat or something. And watch, that killed all my viewers. Come back, viewers, come back. Let me try adding a couple more tags, seeing if we can get viewers back in here. Alright. Once again, sorry about that. I don't know why my internet went out, but it did. But we are back now, which is what counts. So, let's see. We don't need to extend any more that way. I'm going to extend it all the way to over here so that we've got room for the second floor buttons. But now, theoretically, when I hit Union, we should see the texture sync up beautifully. Now again, there might be problems with this later down the road, but for right now, there absolutely isn't. And I am absolutely good with this. Hello, Ethan. Alright. No, Streamlabs, not again. Did it do it again? No, it didn't. Thank goodness. I don't know why I'm yelling at Streamlabs at this point. I don't even use Streamlabs anymore. Mine just completely went out in the middle of stream. Like, everything just dropped. It was not good. But, you know, I'm back now. So, hopefully the internet won't go out again. Because that is the last thing I need, is the internet to go out. Didn't think my day could get any worse, but apparently it can. Ah. I think that's your internet then. Let me pull up the preview. Okay. I'm just double checking there. Because ooh, I can't decide if I like that color. Oh no, is my chat box gone out again? Yes, it did because my internet went out. So I need to fix that. There we go. There's the obnoxious amounts of chat messages from it catching up. If you need to go, that's fine. Don't put your internet through too much, because I know how bad that can end. No, I did not mean to smooth surface that. No, I'm not. No. Just, no. There we go. That was fixed. Alright, sounds good. As long as you're not pushing your internet over the breaking point. Whew, what color for path do I want? I'm thinking like a dark gray. I like the brick, but I'm not sure if it's right. Foil definitely isn't right. Fabric looks too much like the conveyor. No, marble's not feeling the marble. Neon just doesn't suit a path. Neither does glass. Certainly neither does force field. And now I know how to do that, so that's cool. So, no, corroded metal. Diamond, no, it looks too much like that. This is annoying. I thought I had everything perfectly fine, and then I didn't. What were we at last week? Were we at, like, 101, I want to say? So, all the people I know that are at more than 100 subs say that the first 100 is the roughest, is the hardest to get. I'm half wondering if we've sort of reached that tipping point, and I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm half wondering if we've sort of hit that tipping point where you start to just gain subs and you don't have to stream for it, which would be great because my school schedule in the upcoming months might not let me stream, so we'll have to see how that works out. Considering the fact that report cards came out today, and whew, boy am I in trouble. I'm over-exaggerating that, it's not that bad. I love over-exaggerating things sometimes. I had 1 C, a couple B's, and a couple A's. What about slate? Ooh. No, it's the same color as the floor. That's not going to be good. I like the pebble, but ooh. The green isn't doing it for me. Let's see. No, I don't want a blue. What about like a brown? Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that. Yeah, that'll work. So now, let me rename this to Path 1, since we'll have a path for the second floor as well. Ooh. I just figured something out. Where is the big one? This. I can have this go all the way over to here, and then that's where we can put the ladder. Ha! I figured it out. Nice. I love it when I figure things out. I'm thrilled that we gained another 4 subs this past week between stream and throughout the week. It's nice knowing I'm not going to be streaming next week. At least, I don't think I'm going to be streaming next week. Can't imagine I would be, but... See, I wish Roblox had, like, an option to, like, change the scale of things, because I like the cobblestone, but it's just too big. And we just dropped 3 viewers, so that'll be interesting. So there we go. We've got the path. Now we just need the button. So I'm going to take the upgrader and duplicate this to come over here for let's see, by path. Let's see, we'll have this be like 600. That seems fair. So now, dependency, let's have that be 2. Object is obviously path 1. Then price 600. Tag is going to be path, and now this is supposed to be green. So, oh, wrong one. There we go. That is the right one. So I'm thinking maybe not dark green, but I'm thinking that. So let's save, and now let's go and play the game to make sure that that actually works. And then we'll get into the walls, because the walls are going to be fun. Alright, let's see. So, claim the Tycoon. So, I'm also making sure that as I play this game that I'm looking, and what I mean by looking is making sure that I'm looking at how the game works, how all of this stuff fits together, because for those that don't know yet, I had a game on Roblox a while ago that was, I had a game a while ago called Tennis Court Tycoon that is my most popular Roblox game to date. It's got like 15,000 plays, or no, it's got more than that. I don't know. I'll look it up in a second. But bottom line there is, once it started taking off like that, I really wanted to put it into an actual game, and I got Unity, but this was like sixth grade me. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have the coding experience or any of that. So yeah. So I'm trying to make it into an actual like game that I could put on Steam or on Epic Games, and to be totally honest, it's more challenging than I initially thought. But you know, we'll get there. There we go. And there's the path. So that is awesome. We now have the path in. So give me just a second here. And then we will move on to the walls, and then eventually we'll move on to adding in the second floor. Now, I'm good if this game takes like many more months to develop. I also know that like this is the hardest part, is getting all of this in. So hello viewer. Welcome to the chat. Not chat, welcome to the stream. I put something in the chat because there's a fairly significant stream delay. Or at least there was, but that was really, really quick. So maybe there isn't anymore. I'd be thrilled if there wasn't that big of a stream delay, because it's been pretty big in the past. So let me know if the delay is pretty big. Also, let me know if the stream is lagging at all. I've had my internet go out once or twice. So, yeah, let me know if it's laggy or anything of the sort. But yeah. So, let's see. So what color are the walls? Walls are supposed to be purple. Got it. So here we go. Walls. The buttons are supposed to be purple, but I want to get the color of... Okay. So that's neon orange. Cool beans. That's what I wanted to know, because that's what I want to make the wall colors. So, bye viewer. So that's neon orange. Okay, they're all neon orange. So for wall 1, I want to find neon orange. And I just want to go through, and I just want to do this to all of them. Let me undo that. Now, this, I think we can all agree, this doesn't look the best. So I want to go through a couple of things. The first one being, so if I turn that neon, okay. So I need to make sure that I get the right part. Maybe it's in 2. I need to make sure that I get the right part here. But if I do get the right part, we can make that look way cooler. And when I say way, I mean way cooler. Yeah. like, a lot cooler. Oh no, is my internet out again? Because I can't access a page that I need to access. Oh, there we go. So, now that we've got that, we need to go around, and there's another one of those pieces on the top as well that we can go around and do. So, like, I see the glass texture in there. I sort of half want to switch that to force field to see what happens. So, that's now neon. So, ooh, there's that one. And then we can check the rest for that. And that. That already makes the walls look a little bit better. So, there it goes. Sorry, my Mac just froze. So, now, I want to take a look at the glass here. Oh my goodness, it's not actually okay then. I was not expecting that. So now, what window is it selecting? So if I go to move, it's selecting this one. Fascinating. So now, if I zero in glass, what about force field? How does that... That literally does nothing. Okay. See, that's what I wanted to check. It's because now that I know it does nothing, we can set it back to glass or foil and like 0.7 it. Like it was. Again, I said I wanted to try stuff, and it didn't work. Things often don't work in the world of developing. You learn that the hard way, to be totally honest. The hard way is a hard way to learn, and it sucks. So now we put the walls in. Yes, that is what we have to do. So walls. No, not walls, sorry. Buttons. So I'm going to get rid of these, because they are not the style that we are using. I'm going to get the Jack in the Box Dropper 1. We're gonna duplicate that. We're just gonna drag that all the way over to here. And now we're gonna say buy walls. And we'll stick with what they did. We'll just make it 100 because that's a nice, round, easy number. And now this is supposed to be purple. So I'm thinking that. I'm thinking we do that. Does that work with you guys? Oh, goodness. I picked the wrong one to do. So I'm going to take this one. We're going to do what we just did, but we're going to do it all over again. So now this one is by walls 100. And now the dependency, actually, yes, we'll just keep that. Object is now wall 1. Let me just make sure it's not walls. Nope, it is wall. Just a singular wall. Now price 100. Tag wall. So I just want to run this to make sure that I did configure everything correctly. And it's not gonna work the way I want it to, is it? I feel like it's not. Yeah, see, that's the problem there. Is I was careless enough to leave the other two walls out, but that'll be fine. So that didn't, the tag synced up. But I forgot to change the head. So the tag synced up and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and wire the other ones in. And then we will test out pretty much the entire first floor of this game. We'll make that 250. Wall 1, object, wall 2, price 250. Now, we will duplicate that again and rename that to 400. Now, dependency is going to be wall 2 now. Object is going to be 3. Price is going to be 400. And that should be all we need to do. So now, let's take a minute and actually play the first floor of this game. Aside from the owner-only door, because I'm working on that. There we go. That is what we want to see. That is good. That is what we want to see. So, we forgot to get this. So now we just need to sit and wait. There we go. That looks awesome. That does look incredibly cool. I love the different colors and everything. I like it. I like this a lot. So, let's see, 125, we're close. So for those wondering, the only reason that I've got the, like, Twitch and YouTube thing up at the top, is because of how I'm doing streaming to Twitch as well, and I will explain that in just a second. Hello, second viewer. Oh, and bye, second viewer. Unfortunately, I didn't see the second viewer in time. Oh well. So, we definitely have enough now to do not quite that, but definitely that. So, this is looking incredible. I like this. I am liking this game more and more and more as time goes on. I am really, really liking this. So, let's see. Are we at enough yet? There we go. So 250. We'll get the upgrader. So the next best thing to do is... So, I'm also thinking, like, we'll probably end up finishing this game right around the summertime, because it's going to be hard to get an entire floor done per stream. But I'm thinking that we'll probably... finish this game up around the summertime, and I'm thinking that'll be the summertime. I'll have a ton of free time on my hands. What better way to spend that than learning how to create, like, a promotional video for it? To be totally honest. Like, so, I'm thinking I might actually create, like, a promotional video for this. For this game, because I'm that invested in this, you know. Alright, so we are over 1K now, so let's get the path, let's get the walls. So, I mean, we've got that left to fix, but I'm liking this. This is good. I genuinely am liking the way that this game is coming along. Because not only does it look good, but it also plays well too. It's not... The values aren't insanely over the top or anything like that. So, I'm definitely enjoying the way this is going. I really am. And it's fun to develop it too. Like, let me know if you guys find it fun watching it. like, genuinely, let me know if you guys enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy building it, because building the games it's fun. It's definitely fun. So we should be able to do that, and then, the only thing that's left is the owner-only door and the second floor. So, really quickly, I do want to go through wall 3, because it might only be the bottom. I thought there was a top bit, too. Yeah, there is. See? Because I can make that neon, too. Like, I do really feel like the neon makes it look quite cool. Wait, no. Just confirming, that's that. Alright, so now... So, I can do that. This is going to be a long thing of sifting. Well, considering the fact that we've only got 2 more, that's actually not that bad. To be completely honest with you, I thought it was going to be worse. Alright. So there's the walls put in. Let's go owner-only door. Can I just... Yes. Yes, I can just do that. Wait, laser-wise, can we make them that color too? Yes, we can. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. So now, it has that priced at $1,500. I'm not going to price it there. Personally, I think that's a bit steep. So, I'm going to price it at, like, $700, and then we'll have the... Okay, yep, I know what I'm doing. We're good. We got this. Alright. Let's see. So... Right, encoder overloaded. That's fine. There we go. So now, let's do this. Ooh, hello, second viewer. Welcome to the stream. Bye, second viewer. We almost had someone there for a second. But, alright, so let's go into... What does it mean, value? Why is there a value in there? So, now in terms of buttons, we're going to take the sword giver button, because it's already the same color, which will just make it even easier for us. So now buy owner only door. Welcome, second viewer. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So dependency, I'm going to put at wall 1. So that after the first wall, that comes up. So what even is this registered as? In here, as owner only door. Got it. So that should work. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing or any suggestions, feel free to type it in the chat box, and I will do my best to respond to it. I don't have the answers to everything, but I try to a lot of the times, for better or worse. Why did I end up in the floor? That was not good. Oh, right, I've got to claim the thing. So, I just want to make sure that the owner-only door does actually work, and then we'll get into the ladder bit, which will be walls, and then the second floor, which will also count as walls. Unless you guys would like the walls, not the walls, the floors to be their own separate color. And then I can add that into my organizer. Let me know in the chat. There we go, 135. So now we can get... So, we're going to need to go on that grind for 700. Yeah. So, we just need the 150, and then we'll be good. So, not too bad overall. And then this will be the end of the first floor, and we can get into the second floor, which I'm looking forward to, because the more progress we can make on the Tycoon, the quicker we can get it out to the public and you guys to play. So yeah, I fully intend to, at the end of this, when like the game is fully developed. No. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. Nope. Streamlabs, we're not doing it. Okay, am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. My internet just freaked out for the third time this stream. Fantastic. I don't know why the internet's been going out. It has been, and I don't know why. I might just need to reset the router, but I don't want to do that on stream or have my mom do that while I'm streaming, because that's really gonna mess with things, because that's not just gonna be like a little blip. That's gonna be a nice 5-minute, nothing is loading thing. And I don't want to deal with that, because I've done it before when somebody crashed into a light pole. Yes, somebody did actually crash their car into a light pole a couple streets down, and it knocked out power. That was the first stream I tried to do from my nice new setup, and it just backfired. It just totally backfired, which was very frustrating. That does work. Yes, it does. Nice. So, now that that works, I want to try and change one thing in it, and then I want to hook up hang on, let me check sub count. Is it slow again? Did it not update? Sometimes it does this, to be honest with you. Sometimes it just doesn't update. And I hate it when it does that, but I can't find a good one. Here we go. It does say 116. Give me a second here. It should auto-update. If it doesn't do it I'll just go in and do it. Why not? It can't lag that much, can it? There it goes. Thank you for notifying me about that, because it normally works. I half wonder if because my internet went out before, it didn't update. I wonder if that's it. I honestly wonder if that's it. Because I've had to restart the chat box too. I'm just going to chalk that off to that and not to the actual website. Because although it has had issues previously, it hasn't done that yet. So, I don't know what went wrong with it, but it should be updated now, unless we just went up to 117, in which case I'm thrilled, and I'll refresh again. So now we need a ladder. Oh boy. Let me stick that there. Let me move it up to there. If I scale, does it all? That's annoying. Back when I was using Streamlabs, I was using their subscriber goal, and this thing just lags sometimes. Doesn't do it a lot, but sometimes it does. The Streamlabs one lagged enough that I'd have to go in after every stream and manually update it. So I never knew what the actual sub count was until after stream and I refreshed YouTube Studio. It was ridiculous, which is why I eventually just gave in and switched off of it. Where did it... Here we go. So rename this to ladder. I'm going to rename it to ladder 1. And now, I kind of want to make it like a nifty color. That's a nice color. Ooh, yeah, I like that color. That's hard to just know. Neon and ladders do not mix well. I will take note of that. Marble. I don't think anything is really going to be seen from here, so I'll just set it to brick. Because that'll do. So, I think I'm going to stick with housing... So, I'm going to house the ladder and the second floor under walls. Because that makes the most sense. It is part of a wall. So now, we're going to take this, duplicate this. Oh, I didn't give the path enough room. That's annoying. I can always move the buttons closer together because they're never going to be on the exact same time. I'll make that 800. Dependency wall 3. Object ladder 1. And then price, change to 800. Just save that. Tag wall, yep, that works. So now, speaking of moving everything over, let me move these over a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit, so that we have room for a 5th. That's the buy ladder, and now we can bring this up here, rename and buy floor 2 for 900. There we go. So now we just need the 2nd floor, which is going to be easier said than done. Technically, the easiest thing is to literally just duplicate it, which is what we're going to do. But when we duplicate it, there's an immediate issue. And that immediate issue is that there's no way to be able to get up under the ladder. And there's a little bit of a gap, but that'll be fine. So, what we're going to do is turn collisions off. We're going to move this to purchases. What just made a noise at my desk? That was horrifying. We're going to move that to purchases. And then we're going to group that and call it floor 2. So now we're going to duplicate that, and whoever just subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. You have no idea how much that means, and I know that sounds like the standard thank you, but I'm burned out from school the past 2.5 months and a little bit upset with myself about it. So it might be a little bit generic, but it does come genuinely. And I'm not helping my case, so I'm just gonna move on from that. Oh, that's gonna be fun. The other thing we gotta figure out is the conveyor. Okay. So before we do anything else, let me turn collisions on, because that'll let me scale it. And now let's collisions duplicate. Rename conveyor 2. Dinner. So this now goes to purchases as well. We'll deal with that in a bit. But floor-wise, we now... So that's in there. So where is... So this is the one on this side that we need to turn collisions off until we're gonna final scale things. So now we need to duplicate that, bring it over. We can collisions that into perfect place, like so. Turn that off, and now just scale it back to right there. What I found in the past from developing past games is that we're going to end up having to, from the multiple floors that we're going to end up creating, we're going to have to, for lack of better way to explain it, we're going to have to make the area that the thing that collects the drop and actually counts the value of it gets. So we're going to have to, and we'll do that a little bit towards the end. But now we need to duplicate that, move it, and then just like we did before with collisions, we can just scale it fantastically into place, and now we have our second floor. So now the only thing we need to do before we can hook up the second floor button and the conveyor belt, which I'm going to put under dropper because it's sort of along with the same thing. Unless you guys have a suggestion for category that I could put it under, like maybe essentials. Maybe we have an essentials category. Let me know if you guys want that, because I can quickly add that in. Because we've got wall category right now, but for floors and ladders and conveyors, we can put essentials. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Ceiling light. Doop. So we can take this and put it under floor 2. And let's put one there. Do I even want to know what an anime body pillow is? Well, okay, the name is self-explanatory. Don't make fun of me for that. The name is self-explanatory. Okay, moving on. So that one light is a little too high and in the wrong direction. So I'm just going to move that there, like so. And now we've got almost everything we need. So we're going to close the essentials under floor 2. We're going to put floor 2 under object. Floor 2. Capitalized floor. Yep. Alright. So now, that's all we need. You don't need to stop talking at all if you don't want to. Conveyor 2. So we need to pull this down like so. There we go. Nice. How much does that hang over? Not a lot. Awesome. This is good. Alright. So now, we just need the button for the second conveyor. So, let me take a look. Let's see. So far colors used. I don't want to make like a black button because that just seems dull. You could do yellow, but then that's good. The text is going to be too hard to read. I'm trying to think because walls and floors should be different. But I don't know how. Cart ride into Among Us. Huh. I'll have to add that to my list. Now, I'm just gonna put conveyor under. Now, I'm gonna make an essentials. I just need a color. So, we've got red. So we've got red, blue, green, purple, orange, pink. There we go. So pink is essentials, which means we can now change the, ooh, not what I meant to do. Which means we can now change this guy to essentials, like so. Let me What do you mean by cart ride, though? Like a roller coaster? Or like a Mario Kart type thing? I've tried making roller coasters before, but I was never able to do it. But I think I might know how, so let me add that. That might be the next one, to be honest. I'm just gonna make this as Among Us roller coaster. There we go. It's now in my list of games that need to be made. So, I might take a shot at that off stream if I have time, just so that I know how to do that when the time comes to be able to do said thing. But so I kind of want to do Blender for, if I was going to do that, I would do it in Blender, and I need to actually take a course on how to use Blender versus just taking a shot at it. I'd also have to figure something out about whether I would like screencast my Mac or something to my streaming PC, because I guarantee you my Mac is not going to be able to handle streaming and Blender at the same time. It's an M1, so it's pretty powerful, but I don't think it can handle that. I'll see though, because if I can actually find a decent, so what I will say is that might have to be a thing that goes on the back burner. And let me explain why. Because this is a mental thing that I just need to focus on. So I've never had any I've never really had any issues in school. I've always gotten good grades. I've always focused. I've been a little quiet, but that's, that's sort of what it is. Recently, for the first half of this last semester, I've been slipping. I've been slipping to the point that my physics teacher basically, nothing in the comment on the report cards that came out today was positive at all. History, that hit me like a bus. Just being honest. What did I make the ladder? Okay, I made the ladder 800. Cool. But I've slipped to a point that I'm starting to not be able to recover from it. And, I'm streaming today because I don't have any homework. It's spring break next week, which is why I won't be streaming next week. So, it's spring break. I can do things like stream. There's literally nothing, well, figuratively speaking, nothing stopping me from it. But learning how to do Blender is gonna take some time. Like, it's not gonna be just as simple as, I take a course and... Did I not move? Where did I move it to? Oh, come on, me. That was silly. But, learning Blender, it takes time, and that might have to be something that I put on the back burner until summer vacation. When, I've got the time. To create the model, to do texturing, and to do mesh, to have it look like actually real. I need to do that for the game I'm making in Unity anyway. So I have a reason to learn Blender. It's just a question of, when, pretty much. And if I'm able to really turn things around, school-wise, in the spring, that might become an off-the-back-burner thing. But I can tell you I'm prepped to totally drop streaming and drop YouTube totally if I need to. Because, truth be told, I screwed some things up. And I know that. And I'm making an effort to fix them, and that is what counts. I've made some changes in focus and stuff. I'm probably going to end the stream in around 10 minutes because my dinner will be here. And I learned from last spring that, I should never miss dinner because I do have a couple regrets about that. I definitely do. So, I probably won't still be live when you get back, but thank you for stopping by. I probably won't be streaming next week, but I might be streaming the week after, and there's a link to my Discord server in the description where I'll post updates about that. I'm glad to see my post in r/Roblox Game Dev actually worked. I never remember to post there. Because truth be told, sometimes I do need help developing. Because I know a lot more than I used to. But that doesn't mean that I know everything. Oops. This is by far the prettiest game I've ever made, to be honest. This looks more like a professional game than a lot of the rest of mine. A lot of the rest of mine... Sorry, my throat just... Wow. A lot of the rest of mine were just sort of quick throw-togethers, but I really wanted to take the time here to make this actually look custom. Because the goal of... So, the kit itself... Well, the fact that I said kit should probably answer the question. I did not script the Tycoon by myself. I'm not that skilled in coding or Lua to do that. And to be honest with you, there's a little bit of balance here in trying to make sure I've got good content and also making a good game, because I had a game do really well a couple of years ago. It was called Tennis Court Tycoon, and I developed it in 6th grade, so that would have been 3 years ago. But it did really well, and I wanted to try and make it into an actual Unity game to put on, like, possibly the Epic Game Store or something. And let's just say I did not have the programming experience to do that. So this was a kit. And having it be a kit allows me to, in a way, show the development process and teach them good lessons there. But in a way, it also lets me add stuff onto it so that I'm not just using the kit. So I'm actually going to get rid of this dropper because my dinner is here. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the stream here. This was a really fun stream. I did really enjoy the stream tonight. Yeah, I really want to use Unity and Unreal Engine. But the problem there is I don't have the experience, so I'm Googling stuff along the way, but I'm making my own not Roblox studio. I'm making my own Tennis Court Tycoon in Unity, and I'm hoping to get it to a point over the next week or two while I don't have school where I can take a quick game clip, record, and actually show you guys a preview of it on stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream this week. I most likely will not be streaming next week, but I will probably be back the week after. There's a link in the description to my Discord server where I post updates on stream and, well, updates on if I'm streaming or not. But yeah, if you're not already subbed, sub, and I will see, hopefully, all of you guys back in the next video / stream or whatever I do on the channel next. See you guys.